Hi everyone! So in today's video I'm going to talk about all the vitamins and supplements I take daily to maintain good health. Before I get started, I just need to say that I'm in no way advocating that people run out and purchase these supplements. These are things that I take to help with issues that I have dealt with on and off throughout my life, or certain health issues that run in my family that I'm trying to prevent happen to myself. So with that, let's get started. The first supplement I take is iron. Now before I get into why I take this, I just need to be serious for a minute and say that do not go out and purchase iron supplements unless a doctor has specifically told you to do so. I, in my case, have had anemia on and off since I was in my 20s. I go for blood work once every 6 months to find out what my iron levels are. And there was a time for about 10 years where I didn't take these at all, but I've recently started taking them again because I am perimenopausal and my cycle is a little bit more frequent and off than normal. Obviously, more blood loss has caused my anemia to come back. So I take this specific supplement from Megafood called Blood Builder. And the reason why I take this particular brand is because I found it is the only one that isn't harsh on my stomach. Iron supplements can be very hard to take for a lot of people. The best way to take this is with vitamin C, because one of the struggles with taking an iron supplement is getting the iron to absorb into your blood. So typically I would make a green smoothie with lots of mango and spinach and kale and take it with this. However, the reality is I cannot make myself drink a mango and kale and spinach smoothie every single day. So on the days where I don't feel like combining my iron with the vitamin C in my food, I take a vitamin C supplement to help the iron absorb into my bloodstream. Now, the second supplement I take to help with my anemia is B12. And I take B12 because for two reasons. It is a supplement that helps with red blood cell production, which is good for people, obviously, that have anemia. But I also take it because B12 is one of those essential vitamins that we as humans need to function. But this is a vitamin that is only found in animal products. And I stopped eating meat about 2 years ago for health reasons. I also don't really eat a lot of dairy. I mean, I'll eat pizza every now and then where I'll have cheese, but I don't keep cheese in the house. I don't drink milk. I don't have it in the house. I think the only time I really have any sort of dairy is if I go out for ice cream. So to make up for the lack of B12 in my diet, I take a B12 supplement. All right, so the next vitamin I take is, I normally don't take it in this form, but I think I bought it because it was on sale, is vitamin D. So vitamin D is one of those really unique type of vitamins because we can't get it from our food supply. It comes from the sun. So there's two problems with that when it comes to my lifestyle. The first one is I don't tan. I have been religiously wearing sunscreen since I was 13. Because I had one too many family members as a kid end up with some sort of skin cancer, I made the decision that I was going to go out of my way to protect my skin. However, when you wear sunscreen all the time and you're not getting vitamin D, it can also lead to a vitamin D deficiency, which also can affect your bone density. And osteoporosis and women go hand in hand. So that's the first reason why I take this. The second reason why I take vitamin D is because I live in Canada. And so basically from October to March, even hypothetically speaking, if I were getting vitamin D from the sun, I wouldn't be getting any from October to March because we're bundled up in turtlenecks and hoodies and parkas, and I mean, there is no vitamin D coming from the sun during that time of year. So for those reasons, that's why vitamin D is part of my supplement routine. So the next supplement I take is a probiotic. And I started taking these actually a long time ago when I was in my 20s. I haven't had a lot of issues. Actually, I haven't had any issues since I started taking these. I had issues in my 20s with yeast infections and I think it was brought on by my horrendous diet. I was a fast food junkie. I ate a very high sugar diet. So two things happened. I cleaned up my diet. I stopped eating processed food all the time. So basically by cleaning up my diet and adding the probiotic supplement, the yeast infections completely disappeared, and I haven't had another issue since. So I take these sort of as a preventative measure. So I don't know if anything would happen if I stopped taking these, to be honest. I just know that once I cleaned up my diet and I started incorporating a daily probiotic supplement, I haven't had any further issues with yeast infections. So the next supplement I take is an omega-3, and I take one with a high level of EPA and DHA. I initially started taking this because back in the day there was supposed research that omega-3s are good for heart disease prevention, and heart disease runs in my family. It's now been made known that the researchers don't know if this is actually true or not. However, I have continued to take these because I have a mild form of depression that's called SAD, seasonal affective disorder, which is basically, it's depression that's caused by, lack of sunlight. Depression that's caused by a number of things. It's lack of sunlight, it's being cooped up inside all winter long. I noticed the days that I took these compared to the days that I didn't take these, I felt different. I just know that there's something in this that makes me feel calmer, less anxious, and less depressed. So for that reason, I have continued to incorporate these into my daily routine. So that's it. Those are all the vitamins I take in my daily routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up or consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!